Hi guys, welcome back to
Beyond the Wall.
It's been a while. We missed you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you for tuning in. This season, well, spring, we're gonna dedicate a series to couples. Yeah,
couples.
like
Yes.
couples. We've gotten a lot of questions, a lot of stuff on our personal, on our social medias. So we want to share a lot of stuff that's worked for us, a lot of stuff that doesn't work for us. Um, Married 19 years, two daughters. So we want to kind of share that what has worked for us, and also from the industrial psychiatrist side and the life coaching to give us some tips on the personal, emotional, and spiritual side. Um, and that's what we're gonna do now. Welcome.
Welcome. So thank you for watching, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Priscy. So we created because a lot of people stop us and that's the magic word. How you guys make it happen? How you guys can work together? And that's something that we say, Priscy, but it's too many people ask the same thing. Some of you guys don't have that time, or some of you guys don't ask us, but I think you guys thinking about how they can do that.
Yeah.
I can work with my partner.
Well, it's also something nationwide, global now with YouTube. So it's gonna be people that we don't know. A lot of people that follow us on social media,
Yeah.
we don't know personally. They're from a different country, so we're gonna do the translations too. So we're gonna share this tips videos. So it's gonna be like a series of challenges, what works for us, what doesn't, how do we make it happen. We got all the questions they asked, and each video is gonna be one answering one of the questions that we have. So
Yes. It work. How we do that? How we can be married together for too many years and work together? How we make it work,
how we
Chrissy?
make it work. I say we break it down to like maybe 3 or 5 things because it's a lot, and then we want to talk too much in the video. So we'll do 3 things that we do like consistently and religiously to make it work. The one thing I would say that really works for us is having weekly meetings. People think that since you're married, things are just gonna magically work. So we actually sit down every Sunday or Monday before the week starts and plan out the week in business and personal, with the daughters, the schedule, the planning, the goals. So that I think is a huge golden nugget that we have to establish the expectations for the week. Starting on a Sunday. Well, the week starts on a Sunday, really, but by Monday we could start off right then and there with the girls' school, what they have going on, what we have going on, what the expectations are for the week, what you're gonna do, what I'm gonna do.
Because what happened with us is we have we working together, but also we have different schedule. We have a schedule with the family. We have a schedule even as a couple. So we organize our weekly calendar because it make us more in peace. I guess it give us calm and also help us to organize our days because some days it's like crazy. We can do too many things. One in high school, she have cheers, she have events to go. The other one in college, she also need the attention, even work too many responsibilities during the day, cooking, clean, it's too many things. So having a meeting weekly change our life. I think that's one a big one.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing because it helped us with the chaos, with the organization, and also knowing the expectations. So you
Mhm.
know what I'm doing, I know what you're doing. So when we come back, another thing, so the second thing I would say is working off each other's strengths. So we could hold each other accountable and know, okay, you like to do this, I like to do that. You're gonna do this. For example, Patricia does all the social media for me, for her, for the business, for the company. So she likes that. So we talk about on the weekly meeting what are the posts that's gonna happen, and then we know, okay, you did this post, that post. So it helps us hold each other accountable and also consistent with what we're doing because now she knows I'm gonna ask her, which one did you do, what did you do, and then on my end, like we work on the calendar too. She puts the weekly schedule for me. She makes the appointments, makes the schedule. So um, she knows where I am, and then we'll connect. So that way the
I
expectations are
know where
there.
he is.
Yeah, not in that way, but I'm pretty sure that too. You want to do it because you
Oh,
want to see where I am and if
of
I'm doing it.
course, obviously.
Yeah, no, but it also helps. So then she knows where I am, and then we set the day like accordingly. So that way we know.
Yeah. it helps us a lot too because in my situation I like create stuff. I always create it, so it's good that we sit down and say, look, you love to create, so this is what you're gonna do. I don't like to do calls a lot and then Prissy do it, so we have a teamwork. We delegate things that we like to do, and it's really good when you organize your week and you know. And also he say, I don't have, before it was excuses, but this is another video, our challenge when we start. That's gonna be so good video. But I
That's
don't
another
wanna.
video.
It's another video, Patricia. But it's like helping us a lot to create that meeting and separate. Like, this is business. This is something I need to do, and then this is a guy that you have to make done. It have to be done no matter what. So that's helped us a lot too.
Yeah, so it'll be like accountability. And the third thing that will work together for us is what? What do you say would be the third important thing?
The third thing is to have a schedule to when we stop. I think that something we both very passionate what we do. We both very hardworking people, so we need to create that time. When it's done, it's done. Because if we don't stop, can be 10 p.m., 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. We're still on the phone, we're still on the computer. So also help us, I think, in my opinion, I don't know if you with me, to say, this is the time that we're going to finish our job. We start early in the morning. If it has to be done, it's done, but tomorrow we continue. Because I like to stay and in my brain not stop. And Prissy also, the emails. So I think that's another one. What do you
That's
think?
important one. Knowing when we're gonna stop working, like you say, because we'll be continuous and the day goes on, because it's nonstop. So we work together, it's always something. So we have to end it. Like let's say 8 o'clock or whatever the number is. We put away the phone. So if anything happens, we have no phones. We don't talk to things. So either we read, we meditate, we exercise, whatever it is that we do. But the first hour and the last hour, no phones. That is also big in work and in health and in just relationships, because you get distracted, or you might hear something you don't like and now you're in a bad mood from the beginning, and then the day just starts off bad. So the first hour no phones, the last hour no phones, and having a cutoff time for work. All right, well, thank you for watching. I hope these tips help you guys, or the people that are working together or thinking about working together. This is going to help you guys create the blueprint and manage a good, healthy, happy relationship and business.
And productive.
We
What a,
wish you
what a magic.
all lots of success. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for
Stay
watching.
tuned for the next one. The next one on the episode is going to be
The challenge.
the challenge.
Those challenges that we get when we work
Oh,
together.
yeah. What are the challenges that we
Oof.
work together? So that's going to be an interesting one.
Now we sit down and talk. So nice. But watch
Thank you
what
for
we
watching.
what we did. Thank you for watching.